Good evening to everyone. Myself Praveen. Today I'm going to talk about Java applet programming. So let's see what is Java applet programming. Let's see introduction. So introduction Java applets are one of the three kinds of Java programs. As you know, Java is a standalone program that can be invoked from the command line. So an applet is a program that runs in the context of browser session. So the applet especially runs with the browser session. Um, and the servlet is a program that is invoked on demand on a server program and that runs in the context of web server process. So the applet runs on the web server process to get the outputs, and especially instead of using HTML tag, we can use the applet code in the Java. So it will in the using command line arguments. So what is applets web page and client server? So as you know the what is applets and web page and client server. So the client is request to the host to get the data. So in this the applets are programs stored on web servers similar to web pages. So it is stored. The applets are especially store the programs in a graphic in type of a graphics on a web servers similar to web pages. So when an applet is referred to a web page that has been fetched and processed by a browser, the browser generates and requests to fetch or download an applet that executes the program execution on the client host. So this is the diagram server host and browser host. If the server host requests to the browser host frequently, and it requests for the web page.html, and again it will the server host sends the data to the browser host. So it will get the output in the type of applet in the applet viewer. In the applet it has hello world class. So let's see or applet execution 1. So applet program is written as subclass. So as Java Swing JApplet class, there is no main method. You must override the method, and applet object uses AWT for graphics. It is especially if AWT means it is especially used for in graphics library functions. So JApplet uses a swing. This is another. So we need applet to run is a AWT for graphics to run the programs in the especially in the applet programming language. So it is a the graphics object that runs in the thread method. So as you know, as you learn the thread method, so it is linked to one program one method to another method. So it is a graphics that runs in a thread using the thread object. So every applet can perform graphics and runs in parallel to the browser process. So applet execution, when the applet is loaded, these methods are automatically invoked in the order. So the init method is invoked by Java virtual machine as JVM, called as JVM, and the start of method means it will starts, and the paint of method will paint according to the images, according to the diagram. Sorry, according to the diagram. So it will paint, and it will show the output, and the applet is now running and rendered on the web page. The start of method and paint off method for your application invoke a repaint and render all the graphics if necessary. If necessary, we can use the paint off method. At the end of execution, the stop off method is invoked followed by destroy method to deallocate the applet's resources. So it will deallocate the applet's resources to store another data in the memory. So this is the HTML tag for the applets one. So applet specifies the beginning of HTML applet code. This is the code is actual name of the applet of a class file. This is the example for we can give any file name. So they had taken code demo access.class. So code base means demos in the location applet relative here of full URL. Name similar smiley, the name of you give the instance of applet on this page. So the smiley will display on the applets. So they had given width as 100 and height as 50. So it is design has width as 100 and 50 50 has the height of your web page, and align top way to align the within its space. So top, bottom, and center. So we can also give 200 or width or height 50. That's our wish. So to use for weave the applet weaver of the design of the applet programming languages. So using the HTML tag, we can view the applet AWT graphics. So HTML tags for applets too. Specifies parameter can be passed, and name one as your internal applet is honored to receive the parameters. So end of this parameters, param specifies parameter and name two, and value if you they are given the value as ff, the value of want to pass this parameter, it is used for pass the parameter, end of this parameter. So this is the let's take the example, the hello world applet. So they are using with HTML tag. So as usual, the basic HTML body applet code. So they are given in the code applet code hello dot class width is 900. So height is 300. Close the applet, close the applet, close it HTML. So they had written the HTML dot and we had HTML programming to link with the applet. So the applet to display the message in the window. So we have to write Java program. So that is import java.aw2 import java.applet. So public class extends applet. So this is the class name hello, and hello extend applet. So public void initiate of and set background. So they will set the background color has yellow, and close the press and close the semicolon. So it will draw the hello world as color as color dot yellow. So and it will set the background as color yellow, and it will give the font size as 250 and 150. So this is the example for the sample example for applet. So this is advanced applets. You can use threads in this applet. You can make sockets in an applet subject to security constraints. So this is HTTP server and client host. So they allow the connection as request, and there will be forbidden connection request. So they will, if it is unwanted connection, they will disconnect the connection by the HTTP server to the host. So the proxy server is can be used in circumvent the security constraints. So there will be server host and client host, and there will be applet download and the connection request. So the connection is uh, is available, or it is good. It will get good connection request, but to the host. So this is a server that has a host X. So this is a summary about what we come up with the applet. An applet is a Java class, and its code is downloaded from a web server, and it is run with the browser environment. As usual, it will be a browser environment on the client host, and it is invoked by a browser when it scans a web page, and class specified with applet tag. So there will be a tag, and it is specified the applet tag and closed with the applet tag. So for security reasons, the execution of applet is normally subject to restrictions. So this is the summary of the applet programming. So I come up with an end. So I think it can give important information about the applet. So once again, thank you friends.